What it do, YouTube family? This your brother Real Adele RLB with another, video. In today's video, I want to talk about something that I seen that caught my attention on Facebook. It's something that, has negatively been perpetuated in our community, for far too long. The overly sexualization of minors and all that. But as we know, going into 2022, it's a new challenge on Facebook. They always come up with these new challenges. And, black folks, just like the followers that a lot of us are, we just tag along and go along with it. But it's a 10-year challenge. And it was one that caught my attention where a sister did a 10-year challenge with her then 3-year-old daughter, and at the time, I believe this young lady, she was only 20 years old. Now, fast forward to now, her daughter's 13, and now this lady is 30, as you can see in the photo. And as you can see, this 13-year-old girl does not look like a actual 13. She's not dressed up like a child, and she's over sexualized, allowing her daughter to look like, one of these, you know how these women be looking nowadays. And this is the over-sexualization of little black girls that we need to start talking about. You can blame all the rappers. You can say rappers demean black women and all that. But for the most part, women nowadays, the female rappers control their images. The Cardi B's, the Megan Thee Stallions, the Nicki Minaj, and whatnot. Even Lil Kim, they controlled their image, and they wanted to perpetuate the horror and thought imagery, so it was on them. So you can't be blaming all the male rappers that, they're saying that they objectify women sexually and all that. A lot of these female rappers, they embrace that thought culture. And what I was saying, and what I wanted to say is, that picture shows the dynamic of the black community, how we allow a lot of these, and I'm pretty sure that this woman is not with the child's father. Come on, let's just keep it 100. Because any man that's in control of his household is not going to allow his 13-year-old daughter to be dressed up in a sexualized way. Now, I don't care. Any black man that's there, I have 3 daughters. I swear, I will never allow my daughters at 13. I don't give a damn if she's 18. I'm going to tell her, like, baby, you're not walking out the house like that. You are a lady. But this is a problem in our community that we need to start addressing. Because at the end of the day, all this is going to do is create a generational cycle to continue to happen. And it's going to happen over and over. As you can see, the lady in that photo, she was a teen mom. And the way that she's prepping her daughter is going to follow the mom's footsteps. And at the end of the day, this needs to stop. Us as black folk, we need to start calling out this. You have little girls nowadays wearing full lace frontals, waist trainers, teenage girls wearing waist trainers, eyelashes all the way out to here, and this is a shame. My wife, she used to work at the schooling system, and she used to tell me that a lot of the girls that was in the school looked older than her. She used to tell me that a lot of times they used to think she was a student. See, these children are not children nowadays. They are so overly absorbed with social media and different things going on in the internet that these kids are being shown things earlier and earlier that we weren't allowed to see. It wasn't just blasted in our face, shall I say. Like now you can just type on Google or whatever and you can find anything. And children nowadays, they are being exposed to this. And it creates a lot of sick things going on. A lot of pedophilia, a lot of things. I look on Facebook all the time sometimes and I see that it's always someone's teenage daughter Someone's looking for their teenage daughter. Because these little girls nowadays are not being able to be little girls. They want to be grown. They want to be fast because that's what's being perpetuated in society. The bad bitch. You got to chase the bag. You got to be a boss bitch. And all that other stuff. And little girls see that. Just like the little black boys want to perpetuate I gotta be a hood nigga. I gotta do this. Like I'm in the car with my little cousin. Little cousin only about 14 years old, 14, 15 years old. We in a car. Little cuz had on, the little poo shiesty mask these little niggas be wearing nowadays. I'm looking at little cuz like, look cuz, we in a car. Why the fuck you got that mask on? Because these kids are seeing stuff like that. And it's overly perpetuated in our society. Like, if you see, let's just say it like this. If you see somebody, if you pumping your gas at the gas station and you see a little nigga, and the little nigga probably ain't even on bullshit, but you see him walk past you with that mask on, first thing you gonna think is like, what the fuck is this little nigga on? And these little kids thinking this stuff is cool nowadays. That's why it's just up to us to start calling out this type of stuff. Not even just on the women's side, but on the men's side. Black fathers, you need to start taking a stand, and be like, look, I'm not going to allow my children to do that. But yet, like I said, we do have, and in the black community, most of black households are matriarch. So we have women that don't know what the fuck they doing, calling themselves mothers and all that. And they allowing their daughters to do whatever the fuck they want. And that needs to cease. Real talk, family. Because when I saw that picture, I'm like, yeah, that's a damn shame. This is going to be the next teen mom in training. The girl only 13 years old, but dressed up like that. She's just going to repeat the cycle that her mama has been on. So it's time for us as black men to call this type of stuff out. At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what none of these YouTube swirler divest channel chicks talking all this black man dusty. We don't own anything. We ain't know. Bitch, shut up. We not listening to you hoes. You hoes are lost in the sauce. It is black men out here that care about the community. It is black men that love the black woman and will die for the black woman. See, y'all just doing the workings of Zaddy and the white supremacists. But they don't really want to talk about how every week it's a story coming out where some black woman end up body chopped up missing in a lake somewhere because she was messing with Brad. They don't like talking about that. They real be hush hush. But the minute Pookie and Ray Ray go out here and do some dumb degenerate shit, want to be a hot boy, they be all on their channels talking about, yeah, you see the black man, you see how they are, they're inherently violent, and see black women, you need to divest and all that. No, let's stop that. Start calling out this shit. Real talk. Because at the end of the day, it's going to take us as black men. Because we are the head. We are the lead. And we have to continue to be that. No matter what these people say. Because it is black men out here that willing to take a stand. And willing to protect their black woman, their black children, the black family. But it's time for us to start calling this out. Start calling out this ratchet, degenerate behavior. You know what I'm saying? Your daughters shouldn't be more into looking at the Cardi B's of the world and the Megan Thee Stallions of the world and all these the Asian dolls and the city girls and all these other chicks. Your daughters shouldn't be so focused on them. They should be looking at their mothers. But unfortunately, a lot of their mothers want to be just like the daughters. You got women that's in their 30s and 40s. You got women in their 40s still want to go out, turn up with the kids. Still want to go act like they in their early 20s. See, it's time for us to start calling this out and start being more family oriented, because the kids are the ones that's going to suffer if we don't break these generational curses. And that's all I really got to say. I want to continue to go on a rant, you know what I'm saying? But with that being said, it's a new year. It's 2022. I wish nothing but the best for all y'all. Blessings, man. Blessings, man. This is going to be a great year. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button. It don't cost to hit that subscribe. It don't cost to hit that like button. Just hit that like button, and I promise you, I'm gonna continue to bring more and more content out. I've been a little busy lately, as of late, doing what I had got to do. But just hit that like, subscribe button. Show me that y'all want this content, and I'm gonna continue to bring it. And with that being said, I love y'all. Peace.